Ganesha's appetite. Ganesha was still hungry. He had eaten all that Kuber's attendants had laid out for him. Yet he kept asking for more and more food. Kuber was worried. "My lord, there is nothing I can give you to eat now. I have already offered all I had," he said. Ganesha was displeased. "Why did you keep this feast for me then? You are not able to entertain a youth well. Get me something quickly, or else I will gobble you up," he said. Saying this, Ganesha went on a destructive spree. He ate up all he could lay his hands on: plates, furniture, and Kuber's city, Alkapuri as well. In fact, Mushak too began pulling down the city and digging holes everywhere. The inhabitants of Alkapuri ran helter-skelter to save themselves and took shelter in Kuber's palace. Kuber realizes his mistake. Kuber rushed back to Mount Kailash. He told the whole story to Shiva. "Please help me, protect me from Ganesha's fury. What should I do to satisfy his hunger?" cried Kuber. "Don't worry, Kuber. Ganesha is just teaching you a lesson in humility. You were too proud of your riches. False pride always does one harm," said Shiva. Kuber understood his mistake. He begged forgiveness and apologized for being blinded by the fake luster of his riches. Shiva then advised Kuber to offer Ganesha a bowl of sweet rice cakes to satiate him. Kuber rushed back home with a bowl of sweet rice cakes and presented it to Ganesha. Ganesha was happy and content after finishing up the rice cakes. Kuber fell at Ganesha's feet and begged for mercy. "I could not understand your greatness, my lord. My pride is gone now," he said. Ganesha accepted Kuber's apology and blessed him. Ravan, Shiva's avid devotee. Ravan was the demon king of Lanka. He was an avid devotee of Lord Shiva and a great scholar too. His aim was to become the most powerful demon on earth. For that, he desired to acquire Shiva's lingam. So he undertook severe penance to get the lingam from Shiva. Ravan had earlier been granted a boon by Brahma that his heads and arms could never be destroyed. So he offered his heads one by one daily to Shiva. To appease Shiva, Ravan also did severe penance on Mount Kailash and prayed to him day and night without food or water. Shiva was delighted with Ravan's devotion and appeared before him. "I am very pleased with your prayers. Ask for anything you desire," he said. Ravan asked for Shiva's lingam. He said he wanted his blessings so that he might become the most important and strong demon on earth. Ravan gets the Shivlingam. Shiva was pleased with Ravan's dedication and presented him the lingam, but on certain conditions. Shiva told Ravan that he would have to return to his city on foot and that he could not put the Shivlingam down anywhere at all. If he placed it on the ground, it would get stuck there. Then he would not be able to take it with him. Ravan was thrilled and agreed to all the conditions. He accepted the Shivlingam and started on his way back to Lanka. The gods were worried. Ravan, who was already dangerous, would gain a lot of power and become invincible if he was able to reach Lanka with the Shivlingam. They rushed to Ganesh and said, "Lord, we are very scared. Ravan will become the most powerful being on earth if he succeeds in placing the Shivlingam in Lanka. The power he attains will be put to some evil use and he will destroy the whole universe."
Thanks for watching. Do like, share Subscribe to Sahil Book House.